Okay, now I'm using my mic. I have reached my final atom of patience with this and this attempt took approximately 3 to exact. What do you suggest? Perhaps if the finger is altered to H, we may have be able to replicate the mannerism of subject 00. I am doubtful that has proven be an income. I see. I in that says about the difficulties of recreating a universal cat. One lanky fellow's disappearance should not cause catastrophe of the magnitude. Perhaps our methods are too intelligent. Too intelligent? Our intelligence is what? What allows us to create and run these simulations in the first place. That may just be it. Perhaps our wavelengths of thought is too outside of subject 00's capability. I see. Elaborate. I see. Perhaps that catastrophe is something to. Yeah. Perhaps. No. I read this. And perhaps if we create a safer and simpler version of the truth, the truth safely in more colors and feel it perhaps that more general entry point is what we need to break past thresholds. I believe you may be right. Let us begin. In in initiated simulation 1993.
Wait, why am I here?
What act? What tree? Where are the rings? Yep, I have to call the trees. Huh? I don't. I don't even know.
You've waited for so long, haven't you? That tenacity of yours. I admire it. Rest assured, great things are coming. I will make the wait worth it.
I'm not like my brother. I'm short.
What's that? I'm just confused. Like, what is this place? This isn't. This ain't. Huh? Okay. I keep thinking it's spacebar. Ah. That's red, I think. Get all the bad endings.
Thanks.
Hey.
Wanna see something cool?
Okay.
You ain't scared.
What?
There you are.
There you are. Why are you running? Why are you running?
Hey.
Imagine me that short. Couldn't be me. uh, um, um. Putting them back again. Subject name: Miles Tails Proud.
Subject 01. Subject name: Miles Tails Prower. Date of birth: 10/16/1984. Age: 9.
Really good.
Race: fox with deformity of additional tail. Gender: male. Date of death: 1/7/1993. Time: between 5:04 to 6:01 p.m. Location: Pantry Panic Zone. Date of habitants: 4/19/2011. Time: 8 p.m. Location: Republic of Autopsy. 4:30, 2011, at 8:46 p.m. Resident Dr. Autopsy cause of death: thermal burns, asphyxiation due to smoke inhalation, due to a condition of his fur. Clinical diagnosis: charred skin, first-degree burns, oxygen deprivation. Notes: clinicians were unable to run a full autopsy due to the extreme conditions of the body. The intensity of the flames renders his body near disintegration. Upon external observation, the presence of an accelerant indicates a possible intent to ignite the victim long past expiration. When an insertion was done to extract the lungs, the victim's skin turned to ash, but his black lungs remained otherwise intact. Investigation inside the lungs confirmed the lack of oxygen and asphyxiation due to the smoke and fumes present, rendering the victim dead before the body was completely charred.
What was that? So, was the person talking Louis Ticket? Okay, but was the person talking Louis Ticket? Louis Ticket Gaming from YouTube? I mean, this was the creepypasta challenge. That's
Man, I'm higher up than I thought. I can't even see the ground. The sun feels great from up here, though.
the voice.
Hope that's not permanent. Gotta watch my
That's not
step. Everything's blurry now.
Subject O2. Subject name Knuckles the Echidna. Date of birth 2nd of February 1973. Age 20. Race Red Echidna. Gender Male. Date of death 7th of January 1993. Time Location Wacky Workbench Zone. Date of admittance April 19, 2011. Time 11:03 p.m. Location Time of autopsy April 30, 2011 at 11:37 p.m. Resident Doctor Autopsy cause of death exhaustion and blunt force trauma due to being crushed by massive weight. Clinical diagnosis internal bleeding, asphyxiation, crushed skull and bones, and collapsed lungs. Notes: Subject O2 was crushed under massive weight, causing his body to collapse with itself. Marks across his head suggest abnormally large footprint, but the creature's identity is unknown. The weight of the creature's step destroyed most of his internal organs, causing asphyxiation and internal bleeding. From what little remained, clinicians determined that the victim collapsed due to overexertion shortly before being crushed in this manner. The victim was determined deceased at the scene as a result. Clinicians are unable to determine the intent of either foul play or intentional recklessness. There are reasons to believe that the cause of death relates to a possible encounter with Subject OO. Upon further background investigation, Subject O2's most recent documents of identifications were adoption papers.
I hate to put that rodent's destruction aside, but survival takes priority.
Rendezvous at T-186 on Doctor.
Excellent. All systems go. Blasted gas-guzzling piece of...
Well.
Oh no.
Thought I'd find you here. This time I'm one step ahead of you, Doc.
Sonic? The cataclysmic being? It's you?
Ho ho! You noticed the new look? Tough luck for you though. I'm just as good at kicking your...
Cataclysmic red head.
Hey, I'm talking to the doc!
Sonic, listen to me. Your rate of y-axis expansion shows no sign of stopping. If this continues, reality itself will...
Bon voyage, egghead! Well, guess I overdid it there. Oh well, he's lived through worse.
Subject O3. Subject name Dr. Ivo Robotnik. Date of birth 6/23/1934. Age 59. Race Caucasian. Gender male. Date of death 1/8/1993. Time unknown. Location, low Mobius orbit. Date of admittance, 4/19/2011. Time, 1:30 a.m. Location, time of autopsy, 4/30/2011 at 2:02 a.m. Resident, Dr. Autopsy, cause of death. Change in atmospheric pressure and high exposure to radiation due to high levels of force and change in the atmosphere without proper equipment. Clinical diagnosis: exposure to high G forces, exploded skull, radiation exposure, drastic decrease in temperature, atmospheric pressure, asphyxiation. Notes: Subject 03 was found in his ship with the skin blasted off his skull. The most likely cause of injury was rapid change in pressure during atmospheric escape. He was determined dead at the scene. Clinicals could not complete a full autopsy without additional equipment due to the high traces of radiation found on the body. Upon further investigation, clinicians found high exposure ultraviolet radiation, damage from high G forces, and sudden temperature drops causing his blood to rush to his skull, causing implosion. The amount of time spent in LMO is unknown. However, we are able to confirm that his death happened in a matter of seconds. Most of the remaining fluids inside his body have been retained into a gaseous form, caused by the sudden change in atmospheric pressure, which caused his body to freeze from the increasing heat and vaporization of his internal organs. It is unknown what caused his body to fly into space at such a high velocity, or how it relates to the Nephilim catastrophe.
Fate is cruel, isn't it? Every movement is excruciating, yet my body walks on its own. Time is lost to me now. Every second passes in a week. Every time a tree falls, it's like a needle picks at my brain. I remember something Tails said, to look on the bright side. I didn't think much of it at the time, and it wasn't dizzying just to breathe. Now I can see the planet. I cast too big a shadow to see the light anymore. Sorry, little buddy.
You fool. You absolute moron. Do you not realize what you have done?
How could I be so blind to something so obvious? The seams of reality itself have been torn apart. Everything I held dear is now oblivion by my hands. They were right. I'm a hopeless fool. This is what happens when you try to play God.
There's no place to go, nothing to do. If you gotta do something, you gotta do something. Believe in yourself, yourself, yourself. Hey!
Extraordinary things can happen if you believe in yourself. You got to have the faith in yourself if you want respect from your friends.
Don't rearrange, no need to change. Stay like you are, keep it all the same. But as you move along in your life, keep an open mind. And don't forget that if you gotta do something, believe in yourself, yourself, yourself.
Extraordinary things can happen if you believe in yourself. You got to have the faith in yourself if you want respect from your friends.
When you feel tight, look at yourself.
Inside your heart you will find a special place to unwind.
When you feel right, look at yourself.
Inside your mind you see connected eternity.
Okay. Hopefully this works. Alright. Test number 1. Let's try this. Alright, more following.
Okay, am I recording? Alrighty. Alright. Looks like everything's set up. Oh, this is
Oh, Metal Sonic, I am egging it. I am egging it.
you